Hey everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of Filipino cuisine with a dish that's incredibly close to my heart. We're not just making any adobo, we're making adobo sa Gata. If you've ever had classic Filipino adobo and loved its savory, tangy flavor, just wait until you try this version. The Gata, or coconut milk, adds this luxurious, creamy richness that completely transforms the dish. It's a game changer, and it's surprisingly easy to make. This recipe is perfect for a family dinner, a special occasion, or honestly, any day you're craving some serious comfort food. So, grab your aprons and let's get ready to cook something truly special. First up, let's talk ingredients. The heart of our dish is, of course, the meat. You can use 1 kilogram of either pork belly or chicken, but my personal favorite is a combination of both. Using half pork and half chicken gives you the best of both worlds, the rich flavor from the pork fat and the tenderness of the chicken. We'll cut these into nice uniform serving pieces. For our marinade and sauce base, we need the classic adobo trio. 1 cup of vinegar cane vinegar is traditional, but white vinegar works perfectly fine, and half a cup of soy sauce. The magic of adobo lies in the balance of these two. Then, for our aromatics, we're going all in. You'll need 1 whole head of garlic, crushed or minced. Don't be shy with the garlic. It's essential for that deep, savory flavor. We'll also need 1 medium onion, chopped 2 to 3 dried bay leaves, and about a teaspoon of whole peppercorns. If you prefer ground pepper, that's fine too. Now, for the star of the show, the Gata. We need 1 400 milliliter can of full-fat coconut milk. This is what will give our adobo its signature creamy texture and slightly sweet, nutty flavor. To add a little kick, we'll use 2 or 3 pieces of long green chili, also known as siling hoba. These add a mild, fruity heat, not intense spiciness. And finally, we'll need a tablespoon of cooking oil, a little salt or fish sauce potties to adjust the seasoning at the end, and maybe a teaspoon of sugar to balance everything out. Trust me, that little bit of sugar makes a huge difference. Alright, with all our ingredients prepped and ready, it's time for the first and most crucial step for developing flavor: marinating the meat. This isn't strictly necessary if you're short on time, but I highly recommend it. It makes a world of difference. In a large bowl, combine your pork and chicken pieces. Now, pour in the soy sauce and vinegar. Add the crushed garlic, the bay leaves, and the whole peppercorns. Give everything a really good mix, making sure every piece of meat is coated in that beautiful marinade. Cover the bowl and let it sit for at least 30 minutes. If you have more time, even better. You can let it marinate in the refrigerator for a few hours, or even overnight. The longer it marinates, the more flavor the meat will absorb. The acidic vinegar will also start to tenderize the meat, ensuring it becomes fall-apart tender by the end of our cooking process. This simple step lays the foundation for that complex, layered flavor we're aiming for. It's like giving your ingredients a head start on getting to know each other. Okay, our meat has had its time to marinate and soak up all those wonderful flavors. Now, let's get cooking. Place a heavy-bottomed pot or a deep pan over medium heat and add about a tablespoon of cooking oil. Once the oil is shimmering, it's time to build our aromatic base. Add your chopped onions and saute them until they become soft and translucent. Then add the rest of your garlic. We want to cook them until they're fragrant and just starting to turn a light golden brown. This step creates a sweet, savory foundation for our dish. Next, it's time to add the meat. Using a slotted spoon or tongs, lift the meat out of the marinade and place it directly into the hot pan. Make sure you reserve that precious marinade liquid wheel, be using it later. Don't overcrowd the pan. You might need to do this in batches. We want to sear the meat, not steam it. Let each piece get a nice, beautiful brown crust on all sides. This process, known as the Maillard reaction, creates incredible depth of flavor. It might take a few minutes per side, but be patient. This browning is where so much of the magic happens. Once all the meat is beautifully seared, you can return it all to the pot. Now, take that glorious reserved marinade and pour it all over the meat. If the liquid doesn't quite cover everything, you can add about half a cup of water. Turn the heat up and bring the mixture to a rolling boil. As soon as it's boiling, reduce the heat to low, cover the pot, and let it simmer. This is the slow cooking part of the process. We're going to let it gently simmer for about 30 to 45 minutes. The exact time will depend on the cut and type of meat you're using. The goal here is to get the meat incredibly tender. You'll know it's ready when you can easily pierce it with a fork. During this time, your kitchen is going to start smelling absolutely divine. The combination of soy sauce, vinegar, and garlic simmering away is pure Filipino comfort. Alright, our meat is now perfectly tender, and it's soaked up so much of that adobo flavor. It's time for the moment we've been waiting for, adding the gata. Uncover your pot and slowly pour in the entire can of coconut milk. Give it a gentle but thorough stir to combine it with the adobo sauce. You'll see the color instantly change to a beautiful, creamy brown color. If you're using the long green chilies for that mild heat, now is the time to add them in as well. You can just nestle them right into the sauce. Now, we're going to let this simmer again, but this time, leave the pot uncovered. Keep the heat on low. We want the sauce to gently bubble away, which will allow it to reduce and thicken. This process will take about 10 to 15 minutes. As it simmers, the coconut milk will cook down, its flavors will meld with the soy and vinegar, and the sauce will transform into a rich, creamy, and slightly oily consistency. You'll literally see the oil from the coconut milk start to separate and glisten on the surface. That's a sign that you're doing it right. That's called nagmamantika in Tagalog, and it's the hallmark of a perfect adobo sa gata. The sauce has thickened beautifully, and our adobo sa gata is almost ready. Now for the final, crucial step: tasting and adjusting the seasoning. This is where you become the chef and tailor the dish to your exact preference. Grab a clean spoon and taste the sauce. Is it savory enough? If not, you can add a splash of fish sauce or potties for a punch of umami, or just a pinch of salt. Is it a little too sharp from the vinegar? This is where that optional teaspoon of sugar comes in. A little bit of sugar won't make the dish sweet, but it will work wonders to balance the acidity and round out all the flavors. Stir it in, let it dissolve, and taste again. Keep adjusting until it's perfect for you. This balance of salty, tangy, and creamy is what makes this dish so addictive. Once you're happy with the flavor, it's ready to serve. The best, and really the only way to serve adobo gata is with a mountain of hot, fluffy, steamed rice. The rice is the perfect canvas for soaking up every last drop of that incredible, rich sauce. Spoon the tender meat and generous amounts of the creamy sauce over your rice. Look at that, the tender pork and chicken, the glossy savory sauce clinging to every piece. It's truly a sight to behold and even better to eat. Just a few extra tips for you. If you really love spice, feel free to add a few pieces of siling labawu or bird's eye chili along with the green chilies. It'll give it a serious kick. Also, in some regions of the Philippines, like Bicol, they add a knob of sliced ginger when they sort the aromatics. This adds another layer of warmth and fragrance to the dish, so feel free to experiment with that. This dish also tastes even better the next day, as the flavors have more time to meld together. And there you have it, a rich, creamy, and incredibly delicious adobo gata made right in your own kitchen. It's a dish that's full of history, flavor, and love. I really hope you give this recipe a try. It's a true taste of the Philippines and a perfect example of how a simple twist can create something entirely new and exciting. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future culinary adventures. I love hearing from you, so please drop a comment below and let me know if you make it. Until next time, happy cooking!